My name is Natasha Tracy, and this is Bipolar Verbal. So I want to talk a little bit about dealing with my real self rather than my idealized self. I have an idealized self, like everyone else does. She's pretty, she can work 40 hours a week, she has lots of friends, she doesn't eat tons of ice cream. There's a whole bunch of things that my idealized self can do and not do. And she doesn't have bipolar. And that's all well and good, but it's really not very realistic. So on Friday, a recruiter called me about a job opportunity, and it was going to be a 6 to 12 month contract, but it was going to be 40 hours a week at the customer site. And I thought about this, and I talked back and forth with the recruiter a bit, and then I was talking with my friend about it on the weekend, and he said, "Can you do that?" As in, can you actually work 40 hours a week at a client site? And I think I can't. My idealized self can, but my actual self cannot. And I think that it was this earth-shattering moment for me, realizing that, oh my God, I can't do what I used to do. I used to work at a corporate job at a mega tech company for 40 plus hours a week, and of course in the office. I used to do that. I did it for years. I used to have those jobs, those real everyday office jobs, but now I don't. Now I work for myself. Now I work the number of hours per day that I can. Now I take frequent breaks. Now sometimes I have to take naps. Now my life is very, very different. And I have to work with my life and my Natasha self that exists today. Not the one that existed 10 years ago, and not the one that I wish existed, but the one that actually does exist today. And that was what I figured out in that moment. What I figured out is that I was acting, or I was thinking like I was someone who I actually wasn't. So it's sad for me to realize that, this is Figaro, by the way. It's sad for me to realize that I have these limitations and that bipolar has put these limitations on me. They feel artificial and they feel false and they feel forced. And I don't want to admit that they're there. But the thing is that I realize, had I have gone through and gotten that contract and accepted that contract, it would have ended up making me so much more sick and so much worse. And it was really important for me to have that light bulb moment before any type of contract happened. My name is Natasha Tracy, and this is Bipolar Verbal.